transparent. How I don't want to paint is like this, where I glop a bunch of paste on the end of my brush and I dab it on. And here what happens is the paint looks nice and shiny while it's wet going down, but if it's real pasty, what happens is it ends up drying very chalky and becomes opaque. So it no longer lets light through, which is the predominant characteristic of watercolor paintings that make them just look airy and full of light, and they just tend to glow. Okay? So your first swatch, you paint that as dark as you can go. Another reason I have my students paint the chart is that usually in the process of painting the chart, they see where they got too thick with the paint or they didn't handle it properly, and it educates them as to how to control the translucency of the paint before they start jumping into a painting. I literally have had students who've been painting watercolors for 10 years and come to my class saying, I just can't seem to get a transparent wash. And I look at their paintings and they're all muddy and chalky because they're using their paint as a paste. You don't want to use it as a paste. Okay, so it's always a liquid. So you paint your first swatch as dark as it can go, provided it stays transparent. Then all I want you to do is you add water to your paint. Think of white paint. Your white paint in watercolor is the water mixed with the white of the paper. So the next swatch I have them paint is just the same blue, the same color, with more water in it. So the next one is like this. It's going to be a little more watery because the ratio of paint to water is going to be more water than paint in this case. Okay? So you can see it's the same color, it just appears lighter because there's more water in it. And the last one, I want you to just take just mostly water and a little bit of color. So I've just added water, that same mix, and I'm going to come in here and lay this in. Okay? Very pale blue. Okay?